Novak Djokovic. French Open organizers expect Serb to be able to play at Roland Garros. France has lifted restrictions in almost all public spaces, meaning the unvaccinated Novak Djokovic should be able to defend his title. The 20-time Grand Slam winner was unable to defend his Australian Open title in January after being deported from the country over his vaccination status. French Open organizers said on Wednesday Novak Djokovic will be allowed to defend his title at this year's tournament under current plans to stage it without any COVID-19 related restrictions. The 20-time Grand Slam winner was unable to defend his Australian Open title in January after being deported from the country in a furore after being initially admitted to the tournament despite not being vaccinated against coronavirus. Recommended. 1/5. Challenge Cup. St. Helens handed Whitehaven tie-in Challenge Cup 6th round. Read more. Recommended by. France has lifted restrictions in almost all public spaces, except hospitals, nursing homes and public transports, on Monday, meaning the Roland Garros Stadium should be operating at full capacity with Djokovic taking it to the red dirt courts. As things stand, nothing stands in the way of Djokovic taking part in the French Open, tournament director Amélie Mauresmo said on Wednesday. The tournament, scheduled to be played from May 22 to June 5, is expected to be the first Grand Slam without any COVID-19 related restrictions since the pandemic broke 2 years ago. Djokovic, who is the only man in the top 100 who remains unvaccinated, is also out of this month's ATP 1000 tournaments at Indian Wells and Miami, unable to enter the United States without a proof of vaccination. While that is not required to enter France or any sporting event in the country, French Tennis Federation, FFT, President Gilles Morin warned things could change before the tournament starts on May 22. There's still a virus circulating and we have to be cautious. If things were to happen again and the government would take new measures, we would not be excluded from these measures, he explained. Morin was optimistic the Roland Garros Stadium would be full after the 2020 and 2021 editions were hit by COVID-19. We started selling tickets on March 8 and 500,000 of the 600,000 have already been sold, Morin said on Wednesday. Out of the 150,000 tickets for the night sessions, 100,000 have been sold. Russians and Belarusians accepted at French Open. Mauresmo also announced that Russian and Belarusian players will be accepted at the French Open but added that the Roland Garros board will keep monitoring the We are sticking to our position, of course we talk about it a lot, that is to say that today all Russian and Belarusian national teams are excluded from competitions, she said. Whether it is in France or the competitions in Russia and Belarus, they are not allowed to take part. But from the moment when, because we are an individual sport, it is not a national selection of players, from the moment when there is no anthem or flag, even initials on the game board, Rus or BLR, at this stage and for the moment we hold this position that the Russian and Belarusian players will be accepted. For the moment, we are monitoring the situation very closely because we know that things can change quite quickly.